It's week 4 of the NFL, and we'll be watching the Patriots' sure-handed tight end. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Pats and the 49ers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Here's Garcia throwing to start the drive. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense for the Pats, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
2nd and 3. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Well, you look at this Patriots defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems, because they're facing the number 1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more.
Johnson on, it's poke free, football's out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, they got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So here are the Patriots now in excellent field position to start things out. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose, and is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play,
so that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. The numbers a week ago for Melvin Gordon. 19 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball of the season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But you could almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your third-grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put him on the deck.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. New England's offense set to go. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Pats get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Garcia. He'll get this to Melvin Gordon out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. On the handoff, it's Hurst. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Garcia. He finds his man complete. It's Owens. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw. Garcia. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Now Hurst. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Salvon Ahmed, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are an extra point away from evening this one up. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
A try here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. To throw, it's Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That ball caught by his rookie wideout. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Brady. And this is caught, it's Brown. Oh, what a move. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a play fake, Brady. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Brady to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Now Brady. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Brady. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Throwing now is Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, and the Patriots have taken the lead. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs.
Previous play is under
I think they're
review.
going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. A run with Hurst. And he stopped immediately there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He spins free. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Patriots take over. So here are the Patriots to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The numbers for Falk a week ago, very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
On play action, now Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Now a give left side to Falk. A beautiful fake. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
That looked like a 2-deep coverage, which we call cover 2. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. Brady. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Brady now to throw. The ball away, and it falls incomplete. On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. The career leader in field goals made knocks that one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it, and they do so right there.
Williams loses the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Owens. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Looking to throw. Garcia. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Let's go.
At the 42-yard line.
They run it with Hurst. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
At the 43-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. Garcia being chased out and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Make it 2 weeks in a row now. He's kind of been Johnny on the spot. A fumble recovered last week, and now 2 in a row.
Reminds me a little bit of an old teammate of mine. We used to call him the Vulture because he would swoop in and clean up after the play was made. But, boy, we said it with a lot of affection because he made a lot of game-changing plays by getting to the football that had been knocked loose.
What was your nickname, by the way?
Can you go get me some water, guy, please? The rest of us are playing.
Right. Too humble.
19 sack, 19 sack.
On play action, it's Brady. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Brady going to throw.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Looking to throw. Garcia. He finds his man. Complete. It's Owens. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down. They'll try the left side. Barlow.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers have cut it back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's only had a couple of carries. I mean, when you've got a horse like this, 2nd quarter, got to start to ride that horse a little more, don't you?
You can't just neglect him. He's got to touch it, and often, in order to get maximum out of him. Typically, these types of backs, it's the accumulation of carries, and that's when you see the damage as the game goes on.
Yeah, let's see. They're going to try to get him into the flow, we would assume here. From the gun, it's Brady.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Garcia throwing to start the drive. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. Garcia. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. And that is no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
And shutting him off, now open field. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Niners set to take over on offense.
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
At the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Garcia throwing middle, and it's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And this offense on 3rd down today, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Garcia able to find the open man. That's complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 55 yards.
And the 49ers are back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime.
The Pats at the line ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Brady. Flush to his right. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. To throw is Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Brady. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw again. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. To throw, it's Brady. Shakes off the sack. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Working from the gun, it's Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
And the 49er, first down. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 45.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Owens. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Garcia.
He's going to drop this one down to Gordon.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
The final shot before half for Brady.
And that's going to be incomplete.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in the late window. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, where it was the visiting Broncos who were able to come in and get the road victory. Kirk Cousins leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. 18-3 was the final. Finally, let's get to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Boy, 30 more yards and another 1st down.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 27. Here's Brady to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Brady. As he throws there, incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not. And he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now a give inside for Falk. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The 49ers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets. And it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Owens. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. And right side, they're going to go option here. And a loose football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now, somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line.
On 2nd down, Gordon once more.
A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. On fourth down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The Patriots offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one. When he's in this type of a groove and his offensive linemen are creating running lanes for him, he can really put on a show, and he's done so here. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Brady.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10.
The Niners offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Let's go now. Hey, hey.
On second down, Gordon once more.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
And they'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Go.
From the gun on third down. Garcia. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine
and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Brady now to throw.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Brady. Able to shake him off. And they're going to get to him. That is going to be a safety. Tom Brady taken down to the end zone.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
The 49ers settling in for their next drive.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the 49er. Let's go. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Go.
Operating from the gun, Garcia. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 21. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep...
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
5-yard loss leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw. Garcia. This will be caught just inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Garcia eluding the pressure. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. So add 3. All told, after the safety, it's a 5-point swing. And that could have turned out much worse.
Well, you don't want to say no harm, no foul, but I do believe you're right. A 9-point swing hurts. 5 points, much more manageable, especially in a tight game like this.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. Remember, they had the safety go against him on their last possession. That was followed by the field goal a moment ago, so they've taken a couple of hits recently, but still lead it here as they start 1st and 10. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll give to Falk up the middle. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. They'll go right back to the ground with Falk. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 114 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On the give, here's Falk. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Running right, here's Falk. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. A quick throw by Brady, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jake Fromm with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Patriots get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Vinatieri now for the point after. And that makes it a 9-point game. So this drive spans 7 plays and a 9-yard run on the end of it. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
And the 49ers getting set to trot out there.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Now Garcia to throw. Throwing to start the drive.
Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The offense on 3rd down, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Garcia. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
That is caught. He's got streaks.
Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 58 yards.
And the Niners have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Breaks through the contact.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
Still fighting for more.
Now he's into the clear again. He may go.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. 70 yards.
And the Patriots use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
So now the Niners down by 9, 2:19 to play. Their perfect start to the season in serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Garcia. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead.